What's up, guys? Paul here. Welcome back to Hub City Drones and Gadgets. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel, you guys. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe and that notify button, because let me tell you, you don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos, you guys. Today, though, we're going to check out one of the most innovative, fun, and easy-to-use self-flying camera drones I've ever reviewed, you guys. It's the Hover Camera X1 by 00 Robotics. You guys, this little dude actually has 4 little brushless motors on it, but they're pretty damn powerful brushless motors. It has a wind resistance level of 4. That's up to 17 miles an hour, you guys. That's pretty cool. 2.7K 12 megapixel camera that sits on a single tilt axis with EIS, electronic image stabilization. But check this out, you guys. This little dude is actually so easy to fly. You don't need a controller or an app to use it. In fact, it doesn't even come with a controller. What? All you do is press one of the buttons on top of the drone to select one of the 5 photo or video presets. And away it goes. It even has a custom button that you can set to do whatever you want it to do. The motor's completely enclosed, so it's super safe for everyone to use, even the kids. But they're also enclosed because this little dude actually takes off and lands in the palm of your hand, you guys. That's really, really cool. Something else cool? This little dude actually folds up small enough, check that out, where you can just stick it in your pocket and take it wherever you need to go. I have the link for it in the description as always. But before you click that link, let's go unbox it. We're going to check out everything that it comes with. Then I'm going to show you guys how to completely set it up. It's really easy to do. Then we're going to give this little dude a test flight. We're going to check out all those photo and video preset buttons on this drone and see just how well they work. Let's go. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to get our Hover Camera X1 out of the box, check everything out. Now, they do have a few different packages that you can choose from on their website. I went ahead and went with this package. It comes with an extra battery and a dual charging hub. The battery, this is the same exact battery that you get in the drone, and I will show you that when we unbox the drone. But check it out. You got your battery right here. You do get one battery safety instruction sheet, telling you, don't microwave, chew, eat, overcharge your batteries, all that other good stuff. It is a LiPo battery. But here is our battery. Check it out. Nice and thin little battery right here. You got your connectors right up top here. Now, it is a 7.7 volt, 1050 mAh LiPo battery, or drone engine, as I like to call them. And then I went ahead with this one here that comes with the dual charging hub, which is really cool because you can actually charge 2 batteries in here. Hence the word dual charging hub. Cool. So you do get a little spec sheet with it telling you all the battery charging hub warranty card and all that stuff is in here. So take advantage of that. But check it out. This is our charging hub right here. It does have a USB Type-C connector right here. You can charge it with a 5-volt 2-amp charger box, or it's recommended to use a PD 18-watt adapter to get the best and quickest charge out of it. But your battery just pops right in here like so. You would plug your charger cable in here and then into your box naturally. Now, it does only charge 1 battery at a time, but it only takes 35 minutes to charge each battery. So you're only looking at like an hour and 10 minutes to charge them both. You can charge a battery while it's in the drone as well. Only catch to that, you can only charge 1 battery naturally, and it takes 55 minutes to charge the 1 battery in the drone. So I would absolutely recommend getting the package with this dual charging hub. It saved you a lot of time, but you can put 1 battery in here and 1 on the drone and actually charge them both at the same time. Because remember, the charging hub here only does charge 1 battery at a time. And the battery life, forgot to mention that. So each battery fully charged will last up to 20 flight paths. So you can choose up to 20 of the presets and do them with the life of one battery. That's pretty good. So 2 batteries, you got 40 different total presets you can choose from to take your pictures and your videos. So that's pretty cool. We're going to set that right there because now you guys, check it out. It is time to get our hover camera X1 out of the box. Check this out. That is the folded design. I'm going to show you that as soon as we pull it out. Isn't that cool though? But anyway, here's the box that it comes in. It's got some technical info on it and stuff like that. Really cool picture of the drone unfolded on the front. But we're going to get this dude out of here. Oh, check that out. That's pretty cool right there. Sweet. But here we go, you guys. I've been waiting to unbox this thing. So it looks like we got our manual right here on the top. Oh, there it is right there. Check it out. So we get a little card here. Let's see what we got inside here. Cool. Everything's packaged really well. That's neat. Definitely put some thought into the packaging. So we got before your first flight, a little thing just telling you for your first flight, please fly indoors for a better flying, or outdoors, sorry, don't fly indoors, outdoors for a better flying experience. And please try to use it in a well-lit environment. The more light you have, the better this thing is going to work, you guys. I want to say that right off the top because of the sensors that it uses, and we'll get into those in a minute. The more light you have, the better. Pretty cool. It has how to take it off. This is really all you need to know about this thing. It's that easy to use. So that's cool. A little quick start card right here. And then we have our quick start guide and probably our manual in here maybe. If I can get them out of the bag. They're all sticking to the sticky. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll go back here. So another battery safety instruction. They have to include it because there is another battery in the drone. So you get 2 of those if you get the extra battery. Then we have, what do we got here? So Hover Camera X1 warranty card. Definitely fill it out. It's got all your warranties, the amount of time you have for each component and stuff like that. That's cool. And of course, the required safety and disclaimer and safety instructions. I cannot talk today. And then the Hover X1 app. This goes over the app. So you'll notice here it is in Chinese, but don't worry, everything is in the app. Once you download the app right here, it's all really right there. Same with the manual. You'll see here this quick start guide right here. Check it out. So this is actually in Chinese and in English. And this is pretty much it, you guys. This is pretty much everything you need to know. Really cool. It tells you what everything on the drone is, what all the pieces and stuff are. Then it has your QR code to download your app, how to charge the battery, how to power it on, release and fly, fold it up, collect the hover camera. Everything you need to know is right here in this pamphlet. So you can see most of it is all right here. And there is another like quick start manual guide that's in the app as well, and it'll walk you right through it. But let's check this dude out. So let's go with this first. Check it out. What do we got in here? What is that? Oh, cool. So you get a little hover carrying bag for it. That's pretty cool. Little cloth bag. Zip it up. Pop it right in here. That's pretty cool. And then we have, check it out. Let me close that up. One USB charging cable. Again, remember it is a Type-C. You can use this to charge the battery with your hub or with the, I'm just going to leave that on there, or charging it in the drone. I'll show you where to do that here in just a second, but pretty cool. That's pretty much it, because now it's time, you guys, for our drone. Check this dude out, you guys. Look at that folded up design. The design of this thing all around is just super cool. Completely enclosed. Check it out. Oh, check that out. Wow, they open and they fold into place really good. It almost feels like there's a little magnet right here that kind of holds them up there. So that is cool. But check this out, you guys. As I said in my opening, look at that. Brushless motors on this little dude. That is absolutely awesome. So the weight on this little dude right here, 125 grams or 4.4 ounces. It does have an internal storage of 32 gigabytes. The maximum height this little dude can go is 15 meters or 49 feet. The furthest away from you will go, the distance, is 30 meters or 98 feet. And it has a max wind resistance level of 7.9 meters per second or Check this out, you guys. A whopping 17 miles an hour. So that means you can fly this little dude in a really decent amount of wind and still get some awesome pictures and videos. That is really cool. So on the bottom, these are the sensors right here, you guys. This is what absolutely makes this just such an innovative little self-flying camera drone. Because right here we have our TOF sensor, which is your time of flight. That measures your depth and your distance. And your VIO, visual interval odometry sensor. I think I said that right. Anyway, that sensor helps this drone locate itself instead of using GPS. So it absolutely eliminates the need to do a compass calibration on this little dude, which is super cool. I am loving this design too. This is really cool. Got the hover logo on the front, on the top, and then check this out, you guys, right here on the top. These are all our preset buttons right here. And then you have your power button. I'm going to get into these here in just a minute. But here you have your power button. Let's power it on. Check it out. Battery indicator level. Your battery is actually right here. On the front, you have your LED light. This is actually your status LED light as well. This will be different colors. I'll show it to you in the test flight to let you know what the drone's doing or fixing to do. Oh,
current mode, hover.
Did you guys hear that? That is freaking cool. She actually tells you what mode that it is in. All right, so since she is ready to talk, let's go look at the angle of those. That is really cool, you guys. Let's go through the presets real quick, and I'll let you hear them all, and I'll tell you what each one does. So right now it's in hover mode. This is where the drone will actually hover in place, and we're going to check all of these out in the test flight because I cannot wait to try them all out. But anyway, hover mode, the drone will take off out of the palm of your hand, and it will just stay put. And if you walk around, the drone will just follow you. You can't walk away from it or toward it. It won't move. It's just going to hover in place, but it will follow you wherever you go in a radius. It will just turn and follow you, but stay in place. Really cool. So the next one, check this one out.
Zoom out.
That is freaking cool that it talks. Okay, so zoom out. What the drone is going to do, it flies up and away from you, keeping you in the camera, and it will just fly up and away and record the video as it does it. And what's really cool about all these presets, and I'll show it to you when we go over the app, is that you can actually set how long you want it to do it for, like 15, 30 seconds, something like that. But I'll show them to you. I can't remember them. I haven't really gone over the app a whole lot yet, but we'll go over here in just a minute because I'm going to show you guys how to set this little dude up too. All right, next mode should be our follow mode. Check this out.
Follow.
So follow mode is exactly that. It's a follow me mode. Once you go into this mode, again, the drone lifts off and lands in the palm of your hand, but the drone will take off. It'll hover. Now you can walk away or toward it. It actually has a super dolly mode to it as well. That one is like when you walk toward the drone, it will back up and your background will kind of come with you. Super cool. We're definitely going to check that one out. But it has a follow me mode. Our next one, this is pretty much a point of interest or POI. They call it orbit.
Orbit.
What it's going to do here, it'll fly away and it's just going to circle you like a point of interest or whatever subject or object you want it to lock onto. It will circle around it, do its pictures or its videos. Very, very cool. This one I cannot wait to check out, you guys. Right here, check this out.
Bird eye.
Bird's eye, or bird eye. What it's going to do here, this little dude's actually going to point the camera down, lock it onto you, and it's going to shoot up in the air, or you can set it to where it will go up and spiral at the same time. That is going to be a super cool effect right there. And then, of course, you have your custom button. This one you can set in the app. You can set it for whatever one of these you want for the length, the time. So if you have a favorite, you can keep it in your custom so you can go right to it and all your parameters are saved in there and you can do it all. Super cool. Okay, guys. So not only am I super impressed with the brushless motors, I think it's awesome that they actually took the time and effort and the money that it costs to put brushless motors in this little drone. It makes all the difference in the world. But this camera, this thing is absolutely amazing, you guys. It's a one-axis gimbal. It's a tilt gimbal, but it also has EIS in it, which is electronic image stabilization, which is going to give you great still video, and your pictures are going to be great. Speaking of pictures, your pictures are in 12 megapixels, you guys. That's pretty decent, 4,000 by 3,000, and it has standard or burst mode that you can use for photos. The video, that's really impressive, you guys. 2.7K, 2704 by 1420, 30 frames per second, and 1080p, which of course 1920 by 1080, 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. And check this out, you guys. This little dude actually has HDR built into it. So this little thing is absolutely impressive so far. The specs are blowing me away. Having the brushless motors, that is really cool. I mean, just check those out, you guys. That is just super, super cool. So your battery, let me shut this off here real quick. Oh, that was pretty cool. So the battery on this dude just pops right in here on the top. And what you got to do is just give it a little tug. And there is your battery compartment right here on your drone. Check it out. It's all right there. And again, you just want to take it and you want to pop it in like so. And down and in it goes. It's in there. It actually stays in really good. There's no popping sound or lock noise, but it is in there. And then again, of course, you can just power on your drone. You want to tap this power button once and again, and your LED light here will come on to let you know that your power is powering up. It's ready to go. Look at that camera. Did you guys see that camera? That was cool.
Current mode,
Custom mode, and we're going to switch that back over. Hover. Very cool. You guys, that's it. We've unboxed our Hover Camera X1. This thing is absolutely impressing the hell out of me so far. Right now, we're going to check out the app. I'm going to show you guys how to get this thing registered to your phone, connect it to your phone. Then I'll go over all the settings in the app so we can get this little dude in the air, and we're going to check out all of these preset functions on here. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to set up our Hover Camera X1 so we can get this little dude in the air and check it out. So the first thing you're going to want to do is download the app. It is the Hover X1 app. It is free, of course, on Google Play and the App Store. There's a picture of it for you so you can see what the icon looks like. First time you download it and open up the app, you're going to have to give it the permissions to your phone, and you are going to need to create an account. It's just going to ask you for your email address, a phone number. I do believe when I did it, it sent me an email or a text with a confirmation number in there to prove that it's you and you've created your account. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to connect your drone. This is the main screen right here when you open the app, the home screen. It has all these different pictures and stuff that they've uploaded to show you the different quality of the camera and all the presets that it can do. Your My Moments, this is where you can go to upload and find your moments that you want to put up here. Publish is where you go to publish them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over here to Hover. And you can see here, it opens it up, says click to activate connect. That's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and click it. Searching for the hover, so we do need to turn our drone on, and again you're going to click the power button once, and then again wait for your LED light to come on. There it goes. We should get the whole startup thing. Alright. And now you can see it has found our Hover X1 _ 0062. I do believe each drone will have a different number after that underscore. We're going to hit connect. Check it out. Hit done. We're connected. Check all that out. That's really easy, you guys. You don't even have to go to your Wi-Fi settings to connect to this drone. That is really cool. Link account. So now we're going to open it up here. We're going to link the account. Claim it. And now the drone should be linked to my email and my phone number in the account here that you or I created. So let's go over here to me real quick, and we're going to check it out. You got my Hover. Open it up. Check it out. Version 6.2.5. It says connected. Open this up. It has your serial number. Account is claimed. You can remove it, unclaim it. Your firmware version. Total number of flights. I have 5 flights on here. Go back. Time machine. This is pretty cool. You don't have any stories yet, go publish them. This is where your stories and videos and photos that you want to publish will be for quicker access, so that's super cool. Your time machine. Academy. This is the manual, you guys. This is what I was telling you about, the manual that's in the app. Right in here, you scroll down, look, it's not very long at all. That's pretty much all there is to it. Tells you how to do everything from powering it on, taking it off, controlling your flight and your land, how to select your flight modes, emergency stop. All you're going to do is you want to grab the drone and turn it upside down. That will shut the motors off. That is your emergency stop. Your flight modes tells you how to switch flight modes, how to change the parameters. So when we unbox this little dude, I showed you guys how to go through each different preset mode. What I'm going to show you now is we're going to go back to the drone and check this out, you guys. Once you pick a preset, let's go over here and let's go to bird's eye.
Follow. Orbit. Bird eye.
So now we're in bird eye. So what you're going to do now is if you press this mode button and hold it in, check this out, you guys. Watch this. This is really cool.
16 feet. Bird eye.
Check that out. Now I set my parameters so this drone will go up 16 feet.
23 feet. Bird eye. 30 feet. Bird eye.
Check that out.
50 feet. Bird eye.
Check that out, you guys. That's what I mean. No controller. You don't even need the app to get this drone to work and do your parameters. You can set them all right here in the drone, and they all have different ones. Custom is the only one that you can't long press to set any parameters, because those you have to do in the app. It's a custom button. But like hover,
Continue. Hover.
it will continue until you walk over to it, put your hand under it, and let it land in your hand.
30 seconds.
You can do a 30-second hover
60 seconds. Hover.
or a 60-second hover. That is super, super cool, you guys. All right, then back to the app. Here you have your help and your feedback. If you open this up, of course, you can send them feedback. Tell them how great this little drone is. If you need some support, you can email them support@00.cn. Prevent screen flicker. This is what you can put on. If for whatever reason your cell phone screen or your video has a little flicker to it, you can put that anti-flicker on and that will prevent that. Right here, you can clear your cache. Down here, about, this is your version. When you first get the app, there may already be some updates to the app that you don't have yet. I would go here, check for updates. You can see there it popped up. It's the latest version, so we have it. Really cool that you can do OTA updates on this little dude as well. That's pretty much that. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go over here and I want to show you guys these cards, because this is actually pretty cool. This will tell you how many times you've done each of the presets. And if you tap on them, like the hover here, take a look, tap it, quick reference. It will show you exactly what it will do. You can press the play button and check it out. She's going to come on, she'll wave a little bit, she's going to walk out of the camera. And that's pretty much all there is to that. It will go away. And down below here, your tips. Hover keeps hovering in the same position after taking off. It will rotate to follow you, always keeping you in the shot. So again, hover, the drone's going to stay exactly where it is, but it will rotate and follow you. It just won't follow you if you walk away from it. It's going to stay right there, and you're going to get further and further out of the camera. So you have your zoom, your follow, your orbit, and then you have your bird's eye. Now, this one down here, this bottom one that says manual, this is super cool, you guys. This is actually locked until you do 5 presets. Doesn't matter which 5 you do. You can do 5 of the same one of each one, and that will unlock this card. But check this out, you guys. This is super cool. Tap on it. Watch this. We're going to hit use it. Now it brings you back to this page, but watch this, you guys. Flight control. We're going to open it. It's going to connect to our hover's Wi-Fi signal all by itself, which is just super cool. And there we go. Oh, look at that little rocket. But check it out, you guys. You can actually just fly this little dude like a normal mini drone or whatever and watch. I love the adjustment, the smoothness of this gimbal camera up and down. Watch this. Check that out, you guys. That is so cool. And look at that picture quality is really, really good. I'm really impressed with it. Check that out. Over here, you can hit record. It will start recording. It has the countdown. 3, 2, 1. It will start recording. And then you have your tilt left and right, your up and down, forward, backward. So you can actually fly this like a normal drone with these controllers. It may be a little hard. They're on top of each other, but you can absolutely do it. Remember, that is locked, though, until you do at least one of the presets 5 times or do them each 1 time. But once you go through and have 5 different preset flight paths done, it will unlock that and you can go into it and you can actually fly this little dude like an actual little drone. I think that is so, so cool. All right, enough of that. All right, back to our thing. You can go to Smart Preview. This is, again, we'll just open up your camera, let you see what's going on here. It's got a little bit of disclaimers and stuff. Now you can go to your settings right here, and this is your flight settings. You can change your parameters here. You got 30, 65 minutes, target tracking on or off. Then you can go over here to your camera settings and check that out, you guys. 1080p, 30 frames per second, and HDR. 1080p, 60 frames, 2.7K, 30 frames. Now, it does have a countdown. Really cool. I'm going to show you that in the test flight. When you hold it in the palm of your hand, it actually does a little countdown before it will lift off and do whatever preset you've selected. You can turn it off if you don't want it on there. And if you noticed, I do have the grids on my screen, but check it out. You can take them off if you don't want them there. Back out of here. All right, now we're going to go back up into this area here. And we're going to go to, let's go to Hover Album. This is where the video we just took here a minute ago when I brought you over to how to control the drone as a drone. They're right here, downloaded. What you need to do is you're going to tap on it. And then you can hit this little cloud in the lower left. And it will download the video to your phone. Now it's over here in our downloaded section. And you can share it, edit it, do whatever you need to do with it. Or you can just tap this, select it. And you can hit the garbage can down here, confirm, and it will delete it. And now we don't have a video anymore. And you see our little number 1 went away over Hover's album. All right, now we're going to open the Hover's settings. This is where you're going to go to set all of your parameters. If you go in the app and set them, you don't have to hold that mode button down to change them on the drone when you're ready to fly it. You can go in here and preset every single mode so it's ready to go. We're going to open a couple of them, and I'm going to show you what I mean. All right, so let's go ahead and open the orbit one, and we'll check this one out. So check this out, you guys. So right here, you have your shooting mode. You can go to video. You can go to single photo. It'll do a single photo, or you can even do burst shot, which is really cool. So basically, the drone will fly around you in the radius that you set in here. I'm going to show you where to go to do that too. But the drone will fly in a circle around you, and it will take some burst shots of you. Super cool. And you can go back, put it on video. Now here you can change your radius, which I was just mentioning, all the way up to 20 feet. So it will do a 20-foot radius. Just remember, guys, make sure you're in a well-open area when you make this radius bigger because it doesn't have obstacle avoidance, so it will run into something if it's in its way. The angle, this is really cool too, you guys. You can do a 360-degree angle. It will do a 180-degree angle. Where'd I go? Oh, there it is. Or it'll even do a 90-degree angle. That is super cool. I cannot wait to try this out. We're going to have to change this, these parameters when we put it up in the air and check the angle out. That's going to be cool. Your altitude, very cool here. You can lower it 1 foot, let it stay flat where it is, or you can raise it up a foot to start doing its orbit. That's cool. I usually go up about a foot, gets that little higher of a shot. Really neat. Again, video quality. You can go to 1080p, 30 frames per second, plus HDR, or just 1080p, 60 frames a second, or your 2.7K at 30 frames per second. I don't believe, let's see, single photo. I'm not sure there will be a setting for that anywhere. No, there's not. Okay, so just your video. I want to put this back to video so I don't forget to do it when we test fly it. And then again, your photo, normal mode, HDR, you can put that on there. It'll switch to orbit. Check this out. You can tap this switch to orbit mode button on the app and watch this.
Orbit.
Check that out. The drone automatically switched our mode over to orbit and now it's ready to go. Back out of here. Sound recording. I wanted to point this one out. You can turn this on or off. What this will do, this actually just activates the mic on your cell phone. The drone itself does not have a mic on it, so it can't record sound. But if you're doing it and you say you have a mic you can hook to your cell phone, you could start these presets, put this cell phone in your pocket, clip the mic onto you somewhere, and you can talk and make your own little video with sound and video using that little drone. Super cool idea to do. Wireless mics, they work the best, but you got to have the phone somewhere or a mic somewhere to pick up your voice, because remember, it does record through the mic on the phone. Down here, you have your storage management. If you open this up, you can download works after connected to Hover's Wi-Fi. It's going to connect, and it's going to show you all of your SD card statuses. We're going to try to get out of here. Oh, hell. Where did I go? All right. And then you have your firmware update. You can see here, you can tap it. We are on the latest. You can turn this button on. It'll do automatic download. So when there's an update, it'll automatically shoot it to the app when you turn it on. Voice is on. Again, off. IMU calibration. This is where you can go to calibrate your drone. If for whatever reason it doesn't seem to be hovering right, it's drifting a little bit, or even if it may get that toilet bowl effect where it has a little bit of a swirl to it, this is what you want to do. I'm going to walk you through this and show you this real quick, you guys. Check this out. All right, so it already picked up the first one here, but all you're going to do is follow the pictures here on the screen to calibrate your IMU. That's your internal measurement unit. You can see here, it'll do it. We'll get a green check mark telling us that it's calibrated. Hopefully we get one. There we go. And then right here, we're going to flip it down. There, green check mark. Now you're going to fold it, and you do have to put it exactly the way it's showing you on that picture there for it to get a check mark. Now you're going to take it, and you're going to flip it over and come back this way with it. And we got another green check mark. Then you're going to open the little dude up, and you're going to lay him completely flat down like so. And we got another check mark, and check it out. We are calibrated successfully. So again, you don't have to do that all the time, but if you're noticing the drone has a drift to it or something else like that, blah, 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 then go ahead and do it. All right, we're going to get out of there. I think that's pretty much it. Hover language right here. You can change it from English to Chinese. That's the girl's voice in the drone that talks to you to let you know what mode you're in, what parameter is set. If you know Chinese and you want to set it to that, be my guest. I have mine in English. I don't understand the other one. Anyway, down below, you can remove from the account. We don't want to do that, but we're going to go here. And you guys, check it out. We have set up our Hover Camera X1 drone. We're ready to test fly this dude, you guys. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we go. Finally time to get our Hover Camera X1 in the air and check out these presets. I am so excited to fly this little dude. So I'm going to go through each preset on the drone, and I'm going to show you what the drone does, how it reacts. We're going to check out how it flies for each preset. When each one is done, I'll go ahead and I'll throw up a little bit of the video that this little dude actually recorded to its 32 gigabyte internal memory at 2.7K, 30 frames per second. First one, hover. That's what we're going to do first. Now you want to make sure the camera is leveled with your face as possible. Palm of your hand like so. And you're just going to tap that power button one time and watch this, you guys.
60 seconds. Hover.
Listen to that countdown. That countdown's cool. Our LED's off. Now you can see our LED is red right there. That means it is recording you. So now we're going to walk away. He'll stay in place. Check this out. Now we're going to walk this way. He's going to circle around, staying in place, and follow us. And we can get pretty far from him, and he'll stay right there. Check it out. He will not move. Our LED is still red, so he is still recording. And you can walk up to him. What's up, guys? And when you're done, you just take your hand, put it under the drone like so, and check it out. He landed. That is super cool. All right, now we're going to hit our mode button on the drone. Now we're in zoom out, and I'm going to try to go over here so I don't get the sun in your eyes. And we're going to do the zoom out preset. So we're going to tap our power button again. Here we go.
30 feet.
30 feet he's going to go. I love the countdown. That's cool. He's going to line up, get us in the camera. Red LED, and there he goes. Check him out. That is really, really cool. Should be about 30, yep, 30 feet right there. Still recording, and now he's going to come back to us. Oh my God, that worked perfect. LED's off, green's blinking, he's ready to land. Oh, that is absolutely awesome. This thing's impressive, you guys. All right, next preset. Follow mode. Now, I actually have it in dolly follow. If you do back follow, he will only follow you forward. He will not back up. If you come toward him, he'll stay right there. He's only going to follow you if you walk away from him. I put it in dolly mode because he will actually back up and go forward to follow you. And check this out, you guys. Watch this.
60 seconds. Follow.
That's just freaking cool. All right, he's recording. Now he's going to follow us. I'm going to back up. Check this out. Stop. We're going to go toward him. And he's backing up. We can go over here. He will follow us. Check it out. Now, if you want to stop this follow before your duration time is up, all you got to do is stand still for 3 seconds. Check this out. Look at that. The green LED is blinking. He's done. You can cancel him that way. And he'll land back in the palm of your hand. Oh my God, that is just so, this thing is awesome, you guys. All right, I think next is our orbit. It is. All right, so now we're going to do the orbit. This is like a point of interest on a GPS drone. I have him elevating 3 feet. He'll back up, and I don't remember the radius I said. I think it's like 8 feet or something like that. But anyway, he's going to go around on a radius and record us. Check this out.
8 feet.
Here we go. Leveling himself out. Now he's going to rise up to 3 feet. Back up. Red LED. There he goes. Check him out, you guys. Nice smooth radius, too. That is cool. Now remember, I think you can go up to 20 or 30 feet on the radius, which is really cool. That's a big circle. And remember, you do 180 or 90 degrees, which he'll do that way, too. I did 360, as you can see. Now he's stopping. Our red LED went out. He's going to come back to us. Check this out, you guys. Here we go. You guys, this thing is super easy to do. All right, next one, I believe, is going to be our bird eye. All right, you guys. I have this set for 50 feet, and I have it set to spiral. You can set the spiral to fast, normal, or slow. I think I have mine on normal. What he's going to do is he's going to shoot up 50 feet with the camera pointing down at us, and he's going to spiral while he goes up and when he comes back down. Super cool video effect. But here we go. I'm going to do my best to look straight up and keep this little dude in my camera. So bear with me. Here we go.
50 feet.
Oh, here we go. All right, he'll get himself ready, and then he's going to point that camera down. Watch this. Check that camera out. And check him out, you guys. He's spiraling nice and slow. Oh, that is freaking absolutely cool. Ha ha. Ah. Look at that dude. And he's coming back down with a slow spiral as well. Oh, this is going to be a cool video, you guys. Sorry if the sun's in your eyes. Trying not to. Check him out. Oh, no LED. He's ready to land. Here we go. Right here, little dude. Oh, that is awesome, man. That thing is cool. All right, you guys. So for my custom mode, I set it for orbit, and I set it to burst shot in HDR. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the custom mode next.
Custom.
We're going to start the custom mode. What I'll do is this thing takes a bunch of quick burst pictures, but I'll throw a bunch of them up on the screen when it's done, and I'll show you how the pictures came out. So let's do this. We're going to burst shot. Here we go.
8 feet. Orbit.
Oh, here we go. First shot, LED came on. Now he's done. That's just absolutely cool. Everything works perfect on this little drone, you guys. This is super cool. Landing in our hand. You guys, that was awesome. All the presets worked absolutely perfect. The video is absolutely amazing, you guys. There you go, guys. That's 00 Robotics Hover Camera X1. This little dude is absolutely impressive, you guys. Great camera on it. It flies great. Them brushless motors made all the difference in the world. And you saw it for yourself. Super, super easy to use. I got the link in the description. I would absolutely recommend clicking that link and getting one of these little dudes, you guys. That's going to do it for this video. Remember, hit that subscribe and that notify button. Have fun. Stay safe out there, you guys. And remember, don't be a drone dummy.